Hello everyone, welcome to MPN Academy. We are presenting you weekly current affairs test series. Friends, in this video, we will discuss 30 most important multiple choice questions associated with the current affairs of 16 to 23rd March 2022 with description in English. So let's begin. The first question is, Global Happiness Report is released by which organization? The right answer is option number C. SDSN. Recently, the Global Happiness Report 2022 has been published by United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network (SDSN). This year marks the 10th anniversary of the Global Happiness Report. This year, 146 countries have been ranked in the report. Finland has become the happiest country in the world for the 5th time in a row, followed by Denmark. The greatest increase in happiness occurred in Serbia, Bulgaria and Romania. Afghanistan was ranked as the most unhappy nation. India's ranking has seen a slight improvement. Last year it was 139. Now this year it is 136. In which state was the 35th Surajkund International Crafts Mela organized? The right answer is option number B. Haryana. The 35th Surajkund International Crafts Mela 2022 was organized from March 19 to April 4th this year in Faridabad, Haryana. This fair is organized every year in the month of February. However, this year the schedule was modified due to the corona pandemic. This fair was organized after a gap of 2 years due to COVID-19. This is considered as the largest crafts fair in the world. Which state government has developed Dishank app to ensure easy access to land records? The right answer is option number C. Karnataka. The Survey, Settlement and Land Records SSLR unit of Revenue Department of Karnataka is ensuring easy availability of basic land records through an app called Dishank. Dishank app has been developed under the Geographical Information System GIS program of Karnataka State Remote Sensing Application Center. The availability of digitized, scanned and geo-referenced maps has made the app easy to build. Who won the title of Miss World 2021? The right answer is option number D. Karolina Bilaska. She is from Poland. The Miss World pageant is known as the oldest international beauty pageant in the world. It was started in the year 1951. The 40 semi-finalists gathered back in the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico after the December 2021 final was postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. This competition was not organized in 2020 due to COVID-19. In which country Mahatma Gandhi Green Triangle has been unveiled to mark the Amrit Mahotsav of India's freedom? The right answer is option number D. Madagascar. Mahatma Gandhi was a famous expatriate who returned to India from South Africa and led India's freedom struggle. Madagascar is home to a large number of expatriates from the Indian state of Gujarat, and Gandhi ji belonged to Porbandar in the state of Gujarat. So a green triangle in his name has been unveiled in the capital of Madagascar. Information is being given here for the students who want to get PDFs of all the current affairs videos released on this YouTube channel. First of all, let us understand why you need MPN Academy current affairs PDFs. Why MPN Academy PDFs? Let me show you the past 3 years performances. Friends, in 2020, 66th BPSC prelims exam was held on 27th December. 41 questions came from current affairs section. 36 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. The performance was 87.80%. In 2021, BPSC did not take any exams. So we have taken Bihar SI prelims exam, the second best exam held in 2021. Shift 1 and Shift 2 put together, 36 questions came from current affairs section and 31 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. Performance was 86.11%. The exam was held on 26th December. In 2022, 2 exams are held by BPSC. One is cancelled due to paper leak. The re-exam will happen soon. 67th BPSC prelims exam. The exam was held on 8th May. 30 questions came from current affairs section. 26 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. The performance is 86.77%. BPSC CDPO prelims exam was held on 15th May. The recent exam, 35 questions came from current affairs section, 30 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. So the performance is 85.71%. So you have seen that we have proven past records. In all the 4 exams, more than 85% questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. Video of all these regarding current affairs questions tallied from MPN Academy. These are available both on this YouTube channel as well as on the Telegram page of MPN Academy. Just search MPN Academy on Telegram. You will see this logo. Just join this. You must see these videos if you are preparing for 67th BPSC prelims re-exam and 68th BPSC prelims exam. You will get to see the pattern of current affairs questions asked in the recent years as well as how you can take advantage of MPN Academy PDFs. Friends, the PDF course is available for 67th BPSC prelims as well as 68th BPSC prelims exam. Friends, you can revise the entire 1 year current affairs in just 18 hours. How? 3 types of content will be given. Weekly current affair test series, it will be in the form of MCQs, national and international version. 50 PDFs will be provided in a year. 4 PDFs in a month. So total 48 PDFs plus 1 economic survey and 1 budget. So 50 PDFs, 1 PDF will require 6 minutes of time. So in 5 hours of time, you can revise this entire weekly current affair test series. Second type of content is monthly current affairs short notes, national and international version, 12 months, 12 PDFs. 1 PDF will require 30 minutes of time. So in 6 hours of time, you will be able to revise this content as well. Third type of content will be Bihar monthly current affairs. This will be in the form of MCQs as well as short notes. 1 PDF per month. So 12 PDFs, 1 economic survey and 1 budget. 14 PDFs, 1 PDF will require 30 minutes of time. So in 7 hours of time, you will be able to revise Bihar monthly current affairs as well. Friends, please keep it in mind that 67th BPSC prelims exam is delayed too much. For this exam, you will require PDFs from November 2020 onwards. This is available and continue to study 1 month before the exam date. Friends, how will you get these PDFs? You need to download MPN Academy app which is available on the Google Play Store. Just search MPN Academy and this logo will be there. You can install it. The link of the app is available on the description box as well as on the pinned comment section. Friends, after opening the app, you need to go to the store section. Then select 67th BPSC or 68th BPSC current affairs course. These PDFs are available at a very reasonable price. Just pay the fee. Payment link is given there and you will get the access of all the PDFs. The Constitution of India has been translated into Old Chiki script for the first time. To which language is this script associated with? The right answer is option number D, Santhali. The Old Chiki script, also known as Old Chemet, Old Sikhi, Old and sometimes also as the Santhali alphabet, is the official writing system for the Santhali, recognized as an official regional language in the Austro-Asiatic language in India. The Constitution of India has special provisions for the development of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Joint military exercise Lami 2022 was organized between India and which country? The right answer is option number A, Seychelles. The 9th Joint Military Exercise Lami 2022 between the Indian Army and Seychelles Defence Forces was held at Seychelles Defence Academy, Seychelles from 22nd March to 31st March. Seychelles is an archipelago in the western Indian Ocean consisting of about 115 islands. It is a biennial training military exercise held in Seychelles since 2001, which has become the first state assembly in India to implement the national e-Vidhan application NEVA program. The right answer is option number B, Nagaland. The Nagaland Assembly Secretariat has attached a tablet or e-book to each table in the 60-member assembly amid the ongoing budget session. NEVA NIC Cloud is a workflow system developed on Meghraj. It helps the Speaker of the House to conduct the proceedings of the House smoothly and to conduct the legislative business of the House in a paperless manner. There is an option to provide information on NEVA in a total of 13 languages including English and Hindi. Please remember that this is not the first Sadan to implement NEVA, but this is the first assembly. Earlier in November 2021, the Bihar Legislative Council became India's first digital house or e-Sadan. Keoladeo National Park, which is in the news recently, is located in which state? The right answer is option number A, Rajasthan. Africa's Boma technique was used in this park. It was used to capture cheetal or spotted deer and transport them to the Mukundra Hills Tiger Reserve to improve the hunting grounds. In this, animals are chased through a funnel-like fence and transported to an enclosure. Keoladeo National Park was earlier known as Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a Ramsar Site. The third edition of the joint training exercise DUSTLIK between India and which country's armies was held recently? The right answer is option number C, Uzbekistan. The exercise was conducted from 22nd to 31st March in Yangi-Yark, Uzbekistan. The exercise focused on counter-insurgency operations in semi-urban areas under the mandate of the United Nations. The last edition of DUSTLIK was held in March 2021 at Rani Khet in Uttarakhand. A special scheme named Mukhyamantri Chaa, Srami, Kalyan, Prakalpa has been announced by which state government? The right answer is option number B, Tripura. The objective of this scheme is to ensure social security of the tea garden workers of Tripura. The Tripura government will spend around 85 crore rupees for the implementation of this scheme. The tea garden workers will be provided housing, ration and financial assistance under the benefits provided by the Tripura government and the central government. 75% of Tripura's 7,000 tea garden workers are women. Tea is produced through 54 tea gardens and 21 tea processing factories across Tripura. The United Nations General Assembly has approved a resolution to establish which date as the International Day to Combat Islamophobia. The right answer is option number B, 15th March. This proposal was introduced by Pakistan on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation OIC. This resolution was adopted unanimously by the 193-member United Nations General Assembly, which is mainly sponsored by 55 Muslim countries. India's first digital water data bank, AQVERIUM, has been launched by which state government? The right answer is option number A, Karnataka. Digital Water Bank is a catalog of water data received from various institutions which provides reliable information about various aspects of water. It helps in making evidence-based policies and decisions for a water-secure world. This aquarium is an initiative of Aquacraft Ventures Company. It intends to train about 1 million youth in water, sanitation, hydrogeological sciences, and data science. Presently, the Indian water market is highly unorganized. The recently launched Meri Policy Mere Haath is associated with which of the following? The right answer is option number D, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar started this nationwide campaign on 26th February at Budi Barlai village near Indore in Madhya Pradesh. The objective of central government through this campaign is that the documents of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana should reach door to door to the farmers across the country who got this insurance. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, please remember that it was launched in the year 2016 and is being administered by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, who has decided to impose the world's first carbon dioxide CO2 emission duty on the import of pollution goods. The right answer is option number D, European Union. Efforts are being made by the European Union to impose carbon dioxide CO2 emission costs on imports of steel, cement, fertilizers, aluminium and electricity from the year 2020. The carbon tariff proposal is part of the EU's climate change policies aimed at reducing EU carbon emissions by 55% by 2030 from 1990s level. A 3-year transition phase for the imposition of these carbon tariffs will begin from 2023. Who has become the first woman player in the world to take 250 wickets in international women's cricket? The right answer is option number A, Jhulan Goswami. India's women cricketer Jhulan Goswami took the 250th wicket of her ODI career in the ICC Women's World Cup 2022 match against England, achieving this feat by dismissing England's Tammy Beaumont. Please remember that she is from West Bengal. In 2007, at the age of 24, she was voted the Women's Cricketer of the Year. She received this award at a time when no male Indian cricketers had also received this honor. Which academician who headed the committee that recommended the launch of Integrated Child Development Scheme ICDS, passed away recently. The right answer is option number D. Meena Swaminathan. Eminent educationist and child care expert Meena Swaminathan was one of the founders of the mobile crèche and was also an international consultant with UNESCO and UNICEF on child protection, care and education. She made a significant contribution to the development of the report on preschool child in 1972 as chair of the Central Advisory Board of Education CABE Committee on Preschool Children, which eventually led to the establishment of the ICDS, which is one of the leading institutions in developing countries. It is the largest and most comprehensive child care scheme which is implemented in the form of Anganwadis at village level. A joint exercise named Suraksha Kavach-2 was conducted between the Indian Army's Agnibaaz division and the police of which state? The right answer is option number D. Maharashtra. The Counter-Terrorism Task Force CTTF of the Indian Army, Anti-Terrorism Squad of Maharashtra Police as well as dog squads, quick reaction teams and bomb disposal teams of Army and Police participated in this exercise held at Lullanagar in Pune. The exercise was conducted with the objective of coordinating the procedures and exercises carried out by the police and the army to counter any terrorist attack in Pune. In which country, in the third week of March 2022, the Boeing 737 plane crashed before reaching its destination? The right answer is option number A. China. The plane took off from Changshui Airport in Kunming City in southwest China's Yunnan province on March 21st. The plane was to reach Guangzhou in Guangdong province. According to the report, flight MU 5735, which is Boeing 737 plane crashed in rural areas near Wuzhou city of Guangxi region, killing all 123 passengers and 9 crew members. How many major rivers have been planned by central government to be rejuvenated by forestry intervention, planting forests? The right answer is option number C. 13 rivers. After the initial success of the campaign to clean Ganga by the central government, now 13 major rivers of the country, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Brahmaputra, Luni, Narmada, Bias, Satluj, Yamuna, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna and Kaveri have also been decided to be conserved. At present, the responsibility of this is handled by the Ministry of Forest and Environment. It has prepared a detailed project report DPR for conservation through forestry of these rivers flowing through 24 states and 2 union territories. It is proposed to spend about 20,000 crore rupees for this purpose. Number 1 in the WTA rankings for 114 consecutive weeks, which player has retired from tennis at the age of just 25? The right answer is option number A. Ashley Barty. The 3-time Grand Slam champion who won the Australian Open earlier this year spoke of the fatigue on the tour and also said that she has achieved her goals in tennis. Less than 2 months after winning the Australian Open, the Australian star retired with 15 titles. She has won 3 Grand Slam titles: French Open in 2019, Wimbledon in 2021 and Australian Open 2022. India achieved goods export target of how many $billion in a financial year for the first time? The right answer is option number A. 400 billion US dollars. According to the data released by the Ministry of Commerce on March 23rd, exports of goods increased by 37% to 400.8 billion US dollar in 2021-22 financial year by March 21st. Earlier it was 292 billion in the last financial year. This year the record was broken of 2018-19 of 330.07 billion US dollar. ICICI Bank has recently launched a new credit card in association with which IPL franchisee? The right answer is option number B. Chennai Super Kings. The name of this card has been named Chennai Super Kings ICICI Bank Credit Card. It has been designed keeping in mind the fans of CSK. Chennai won 4 IPL trophy in the year 2010, 2011, 2018 and 2021. Who has become the second woman cricketer to to play 200 ODIs? The right answer is option number C. Jhulan Goswami. 39-year-old Indian women's fast bowler Jhulan Goswami achieved this feat when she entered the match against Australia on 19th March. Indian women's captain Mithali Raj is the first woman cricketer to play 200 ODIs. She has played more than 230 ODIs so far. Who has been appointed as the chairman of the Air India? The right answer is option number B. N. Chandrasekharan. The proposal for the appointment of Tata Sons chairman Chandrasekharan was approved in the board meeting of Air India. Former CMD of General Insurance Corporation Elise Givargis Vaidyan and Hindustan Unilever chairman Sanjeev Mehta will be inducted as independent directors on the board. Which of the following articles of the Constitution are available only to citizens of India? The right answer is option number B. Article 19. Why it is in news? The central government has requested the Supreme Court to help enact a law with long-term implications for the country on the subject of the right to approach local courts for relief to foreigners after breaching visa conditions. The government has asked to examine questions related to the scope of the right of foreigners to approach the local court. Please remember that Article 19 of the Indian Constitution does not apply to a foreigner, while Article 21 is applicable. Article 19 provides the right to freedom of speech and expression as well as the right to peaceful assembly. Which Indian Naval Station has been recognized as a center of excellence in the field of marine engineering by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship? The right answer is option number B. INS Shivaji. INS Shivaji is an Indian naval station in Lonavala, Maharashtra. It houses the Naval College of Engineering, which educates and trains Indian Navy and Coast Guard officers. As a center of excellence, the recognition of INS Shivaji as a center of excellence in the field of marine engineering is a first of its kind for any military organization. Australia and Netherlands have decided to take legal action against Russia over its alleged role in the shooting down of a plane of which airline in eastern Ukraine more than 7 years ago. The right answer is option number D. Malaysia Airlines. In 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 crashed in the Donetsk region of the eastern Ukraine. The MH17 aircraft was flying between Amsterdam of Netherlands and Kuala Lumpur of Malaysia. When the plane was in the airspace of eastern Ukraine, it was hit by a missile. In which city Reserve Bank Innovation Hub RBIH was inaugurated by RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das? The right answer is option number C. Bengaluru. It has been incorporated as a company under Section 8 of the Companies Act 2013 with an initial capital contribution of 100 crore rupees. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. RBIH aims to create an ecosystem that focuses on promoting access to financial services and products for the low-income population in the country. RBI Innovation Hub hosted Swanari Tech Sprint for Sustainable Solutions for Women-Owned Enterprises. Tech Sprint aims to advance digital financial inclusions for women in India. Friends, as discussed earlier, the PDF of this video lecture can be found on the MPN Academy app. With the help of the PDF, you can revise this video lecture in just 5 to 6 minutes of your time. It will save your lot of time which you can devote to the static portion. The link of the app is available on the description box as well as in the pinned comment section. Let's discuss the last question. In which city did Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually inaugurate Biplobi Bharat Gallery on the occasion of Shahid Divas? The right answer is option number C. Kolkata. Set in the Victoria Memorial Hall, this gallery highlights the distinguished contribution of the revolutionaries to the freedom struggle and provides a holistic view of the events leading up to independence. The new gallery will also depict the intellectual and political background driving the independence movement in the country. Revolutionary movement, formation of important associations by revolutionary leaders, spread of movement, formation of Indian National Army, contribution of naval rebellion will also be displayed in the gallery. Friends, with this, we are wrapping up this edition of Weekly Current Affairs Test Series. Thank you very much for watching the video. All the best for your exam preparation.